Jason, has this ever happened to you? Probably not you, but somebody you might know. You go and you play like 3, 4, 5, maybe even 9 holes, and you just stink it up, and all of a sudden something happens, and like you're a tour player. Has that ever happened to you?
It happens to me all the time. And so I think, well, maybe it's the first 3 holes that I just don't get along with. So the next day I'll play the back 9, where the previous day I went through there 1 under par or even par, and I do the same thing. I'm 2, 3 over par, and I can't figure it out. What do you got?
Well, you know, this was a question that we had that we said, hey, this being the first episode of the golf show, we said, let's dive into that. My name is Jeff Harrison along with
Jason Weir.
And we said, let's bring in an expert. So we have Paula DeVries. She's our fitness expert because she said, Jeff, it's not so much about your golf game as it is your golf body. So let's see what Paula has to say for us, and let's see if she can help us out, and we can play good from the very beginning.
Sounds great, Jeff.
Hi, I'm Paula. I'd like to ask you a question today. Have you ever got out there, played 3, 4, 5 holes, maybe sometimes even 9, and you just stunk it up? And then all of a sudden, where'd this person come from? I feel good, and then you're playing a beautiful game. It's happened to all of us. Let me show you why. I have a couple of tips that can help you start off from the first hole to the 18th like you would from the 9th on. The reason this happens is that you're just not properly warmed up. So I have many things that I can show you that can really help and change that. Today I have one specific, which is my favorite, and I'd like to show you that. But we will continue and learn more techniques that will help. Everyone has a golf towel. If you don't, you should. But we want to use the pillar of your golf cart. There is a seat right about this height, and your seat will help that towel not fall down. One of the most important things with this is that when you do come down into a nice warm up and stretch at the same time, is that you're not leaning too far forward so that your body is over your knees. That'll cause too much strain in the knees, and a lot of people do have already a knee issue or not. But we want to be preventative, healthy or not, issues or not, we're going to be preventative. So come back, straighten your arms, and hold on pretty good. And make sure you have a good hold. Slowly come down and stretch it out. Hold it down here and then come up. Now remember, I can go down pretty low. Not everybody can. Some people, it's here. Some people, it's here. If I can only go here, that's okay. Work on leaning back and getting into a seated position. Then return up. When we do that, we're warming up the quads, the knees, and we're warming up the glutes. We're also warming up hands and upper body. Now, if I want to do this at a faster rate, I will actually become more aerobic, which then warms the body up, delivers more oxygenated blood to the body, which is helping then be very preventative in injury, in all the things that we stress while we're golfing, rotation, so on. I'm going to come down again, and the pace that I would go would be about that. Squeeze at the top, come on back down, and bring this one back up. And again, this is something you can do on just your golf cart pillar. Some of you are asking, hey Paula, when am I supposed to fit this in? Fit it in before you even get on the driving range or before you tee off. I encourage you to work this into your routine so when you get to the first tee, your body is ready. I'm Paula DeVries from Body Solutions. I'll turn it back over to you guys.
Jason, I think this is going to make all the difference.
I think I'm going to go through those first few holes at even par.
Hey, I know you're going to catch some flack from some of your friends, but I'll tell you what, it's so true. If you think about it, any elite athlete, yes, they practice differently probably than the average person, but they always warm up. And how many of us don't get out there and warm up?
I'll tell you what, Jeff, you hit the nail on the head there. I was listening to Tiger Woods talk about last year when he won the Masters, how he was going about his final round. And what time he gets up in the morning is 4 o'clock. His tee time was 7:30. That's 3.5 hours before his tee time. And what is he doing? He's stretching, he's hitting balls, he's putting. He goes through a routine the same every single week. How many times do you just get out of the bed, jump in the shower, throw your clothes on, and zip out to the first tee, and there you go.
That's right. That's right. And then all of a sudden there's that 3, 4, 5 holes, and all of a sudden you're doing well, and you think there's some kind of an outer body experience. All of a sudden now you're playing better. I finally warmed my body up.
That's right.
So we encourage you to try this. And hey, in the comments, let us know. Send an email to Jason or put in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, and let us know. Did you try this? Because there's no reason why you shouldn't. You should have a towel on your golf bag. Obviously, on the cart, you have those stanchions you can do this with, and it makes so much sense, especially when we think about our legs being the most powerful part of our body and our swing. If our foundation is wrong, everything above that is SOL.
Boy, that's right.
Hey, Jason, first of all, I want to thank everybody for joining us. Obviously, this show is sponsored by LUXE Electric Golf Car here in Palm Desert, California. But tell us a little bit about LUXE and what you guys do.
Sure. So we're in our 11th year.
Wow.
Okay. And when we started LUXE, our business model was a little different than most golf cart companies in that we're a manufacturer. Okay. So we manufacture our own cart, the LUXE brand. What I mean by that is we make our own platform, our own chassis. Okay. We hand make all our roof supports.
Wow.
All our front bodies and rear bodies are all custom. Okay, so that's one side of LUXE Electric Car, and that's the LUXE brand. The other side of the coin would be Club Cars, which is a great brand out there, and we remanufacture club cars.
Okay.
So what does remanufactured mean? We've covered this in previous shows, but we take a 3-year-old club car, strip it down to the frame, to the I-beams, and replace it with all new club car components. So there's a savings there of about 25% over buying a new car, and the warranty is the same.
Wow. And now let me ask you something, Jason. These golf carts you manufacture here in Palm Desert, California. But what about where's your audience? I mean, in other words, somebody's buying one. Do they have to be local, or do you ship everywhere?
You know, to answer your question, we ship everywhere.
Okay.
And I'm working with a gentleman right now in Northern California. We're doing this all over the internet. I'm showing him paint samples and fabric samples and the upgrades that he could put on his cart. So it's really simple. I have so many golf carts in my library to show them as examples, and we just work from there. We just sent one to Florida not too long ago to Retief Goosen on the PGA Senior PGA Tour.
Hey, if it's good enough for Retief, it's good enough for you, okay? Hey guys, thank you for joining us. Again, my name is Jeff Harrison.
Jason Weir.
Make sure if you have any questions about golf carts, or you love this video so much you want to share it, you did love it, right? We helped you actually cut your handicap without going to the lesson tee one time to pay for a golf lesson, but just took a towel and your golf cart and loosened you up and ready to go. Again, thanks again for joining us. Our information here is on the screen if you need any information. And also that golf video that Jason mentioned about the remanufactured cart, you can click on, it's here on the screen somewhere. Check it out. Until next time, my name is Jeff Harrison.
Along with Jason Weir.
See you on the Golf Show.